Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Spring is in the air, and for today's video I want to share an easy spring Easter table escape, and we are going to get in the kitchen to cook a quick and delicious Tuscan salmon, a family's favorite. Here I'm sharing all the items that I'm going to be using for this table escape. If you are new, hi, my name is Cindy, welcome, and definitely hit that subscribe button and let's get started. To kick things off, I'm using this table runner in this beautiful natural linen fabric with tassels, because when we think about Easter table escape, we think about flowers, of course, texture, and lots of pastel colors. This dinnerware was the inspiration for this table escape. It showcased a delightful blue color with flowers motifs, which includes one of my favorite flowers, peonies. Tell me down in the comments if you are a peony lover as well. We are doing a simple fold on our classic white napkins, and to add Easter charm, I'm using these adorable ceramic Easter napkin holders. These are from Home Goods from last year. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I love blue and pink, especially in springtime. I think it's the perfect combination. These vases are also from Home Goods. They are made in Portugal, and I was drawn by the beautiful watercolors. I'm adding these lovely ceramic eggs with an ombre effect. So beautiful, you guys. And for the perfect ambiance, let's add some candle lights. These adorable ceramic bunnies are from Target for only $3, and it goes so nicely on any table setting. I know it's not necessary to have bunnies on an Easter table, but I have two girls that love bunnies as much as I do. That's the beauty of the holidays, and seeing those faces as I decorate for each holiday brings me so much joy. I just picked up these beauties from my local supermarket, so let's add it to a vase, and this will give us all the spring vibes. Unfortunately, tulips don't last long, so this is what I do with all my flowers to keep them alive for a little bit longer. You always want to cut the stems at least 1 inch. I add a little bit of vinegar to act as an antibacterial, the sugar to add as food, and I forgot to add a couple of ice cubes. So tell me down in the comments, what method do you use for your flowers? So these are my ingredients: my diced onions, cherry tomatoes, my spinach, my garlic, Parmesan cheese, capers, my butter, Italian seasoning, and this is a mixture of garlic, onion powder, black pepper, and salt. And here I have my avocado oil, my fettuccine pasta, parsley, and my whipped cream. To get things started, let's preheat our cast iron skillet over medium-high heat while we are seasoning our salmon. For this particular dish, I like the salmon with skin on because it's easier to maneuver without breaking apart. We are going to season both sides. I combined 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Make sure to coat your salmon really well, rub it in on both sides. Now let's add about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil into our hot pan, followed by a teaspoon of butter. Once that butter has melted, let's add our salmon fillet. Flip side down first and let it sear for about 5 minutes on both sides. When you see that opaque pale pink from the bottom of the pan to the center of the salmon, it's time to flip. Look at that, you guys. So yummy already. Make sure to move it just a little bit upon flipping, just to make sure that it's not stuck on the pan. 5 minutes have passed and it's time to remove this batch and add my second batch. If you have a bigger pan, please use it to accelerate the process. You will see me change the pan later on for the sauce. I just love the color when I use a cast iron skillet. To serve with this dish, I'm using fettuccine noodles. So let's boil our water, add a little bit of salt, and for extra goodness, I'm gonna add 2 cloves of garlic and a little bit of oil. You can also use a different type of pasta, rice, or steamed or roasted veggies for a low carb favorite. It's time to remove this and set it aside. We are going to leave all the juices in the pan after searing our fillets because that's where all of the flavor is. Now we are going to cook our diced onions in that juice. Stir for about 1 minute or so until the onions are cooked. As always, all the ingredients are going to be listed in the description box down below. Then we're going in with a tablespoon of capers. If you don't like capers, you can omit them. Capers have a lemon flavor, which adds extra goodness to this dish. Let's add our garlic. Cook it for about a minute to prevent burning and allow it to release all of its flavor. I love the smell of onion and garlic together, you guys. It's so good. Now we're going to add our cherry tomatoes. I have about 12 to 15 cut in half cherry tomatoes. Now it's time to add the spinach, but before that I need to change the pan for a bigger one. I'm going to pour all of my ingredients from my cast iron skillet into this bigger pan, and I'm going to add the spinach leaves and allow it to wilt in the sauce. It's time to add our pasta to our boiling water, and again I'm using fettuccine pasta. Once the pasta is cooked, I add a tablespoon or two of butter into the same pan, and it's so good, you guys, because it's infused with those 2 garlic cloves. Amazing. I'm going to pour a 1/4 cup of white wine. I'm using Chardonnay. If you don't want to use wine, you can add a 1/4 cup of chicken stock, increasing the heat to medium-high to allow the alcohol to evaporate, leaving behind an explosion of flavors. I'm going to reduce the heat and add a cup of heavy cream. Give it a good mix and bring it to a simmer. As the sauce starts to thicken up, I'm going to add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning and a teaspoon of your favorite all-purpose seasoning. Taste as you go and adjust the flavor to your preference. And now it's time for our Parmesan cheese. I'm going to reduce the heat and let it melt away. And now it's time to add the salmon back into the pan and spoon the sauce over each fillet. When it's time to serve, sprinkle some parsley and enjoy. A good meal has the power to gather everyone around the table, and cooking is a labor of love. It's a love for others and a love for yourself, and it's a way of showing people you appreciate them. If you made it this far, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. That way I know you were here. I will also leave the link for last year's Easter Tablescape, which was an elegant table setting. And I hope you have a safe and blessed Easter, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.